welcome back to Trust in Her Journey. How are you,
Welcome, everybody.
Crystalyn?
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I think I'm just so
No,
excited.
it's okay. It's been a minute since we've been on
Hmm.
the mic, so it feels good to connect again. And
Yes,
I'm
it
super
does.
excited too. So I understand. I understand completely. How have you been?
Good. I'm excited to be on the mic again too, and just to see you because it's been a
Yeah.
while. Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all know we Felicia and I do not live in the same state. I'm in South Carolina. I know.
I know, and I'm in Virginia, and it sucks, but we can't wait until we can see each other in person and
Yes.
record a podcast, do a
Yes.
live taping or recording of a
Yes.
podcast. That's
Yes.
going to be exciting.
It is gonna be
But
exciting.
today, we just wanted to drop in quickly. It's not going to be like our normal episode where we yap for 30 or 40 minutes. This is we miss y'all. We just want to check
Yes.
in a little bit and let you know that we're thinking about you before the holidays and
Mhm.
provide just like some tips that can be helpful as we enter this holiday season because we know how it can be overwhelming for
Yeah.
some,
Yeah.
overwhelming in a good way, which is exciting, sharing time and creating memories with family. But we also know it can be overwhelming with stress and expectations and demands. So we just wanted to briefly provide you with some support that we hope will be helpful for you in a way that it has been helpful for us over the
Mhm.
years. But before we get there, we thought it would be cool to kind of give y'all a taste of what we do for the holidays or how
Or
we
don't do.
navigate exactly or what we decide not to do for the
Hmm.
holidays. How would you describe the holiday season for you, Chrislyn?
So I love the holiday season. I loved switching out the decor. I am a put my Christmas tree up November 1st girly.
Oh, wow.
Yep, because
Okay.
we work hard, my daughter and I, we work hard on my our tree. And so we want to be able to enjoy it. So we put our tree up the 1st of November so we can enjoy it for 2 months instead of just one
Mm,
month.
yeah.
So that's usually how we start our holiday season. And Thanksgiving. So my immediate family is smaller as far as like my family I'm married into is smaller. It's just myself and my husband and my daughter and my mother-in-law. That's who we get together. I don't get together with my siblings and my parents for Thanksgiving. We typically save that for Christmas.
Mm,
That's the way we've been doing it for the last few years. I like it that way. We have our routines. We have the way that the food we like to eat, and we don't have to
mm,
share it with everybody we don't want to.
mm-hmm.
So there's more leftovers for us.
Yeah.
Um, Before I became a mom, we did all the things. We went from house to house, seeing everybody, and it was fun.
Yeah.
But it was exhausting because for lots of reasons, and I think the reasons that are obvious for a lot of people, but it was just really exhausting. Um, Fulfilling in a lot of ways too because I love my family, but it just made the days really long. And so we decided, just about 4 or 5 years ago that we were just going to do things just the four of us. And it's been
Mm.
working really well.
Oh, wow. I love that. For us, it's a little different. So, Thanksgiving, we normally kind of bounce between my family and my
Mm-hmm.
husband's family.
Mm-hmm.
It's not stressful. I mean, it
Good,
is a lot,
good.
but we'll either go back to our hometown or we'll go to my family, which we go to my aunt's house. She lives in Maryland. So, all of my cousins are there, their kids
Yeah.
are there. Um, I love it because it brings me back to childhood being with my cousins.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were all close. Like we're still
Yeah.
close. We grew up together. So watching our kids get to experience that now is beautiful to see. So it's the bounce between the two. But for
Mm-hmm.
Christmas, we're very adamant about we're either with my mom and my
Mm-hmm.
brother and we share that time with my
Yeah.
mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and like
Same.
my other side of the family. So it's very strategic in that way. I think you shared it too, where before we had kids, we did kind of go around to
Just
different people's
whatever.
houses, just like It's YOLO. You didn't have to worry about wrapping presents or doing all of the things. And now we're like, yeah, not today. We're gonna keep it very simple. We're gonna keep it simple, and as less complicated as possible.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
works for us. We love
Good.
it. And I also know that still for me, I can speak on traveling in general can be overwhelming because we're preparing not just for me and my husband, but now two kids and two
Mm,
younger kids at that. Like, they don't know what to pack for themselves. And so
right.
I'm always like, yes, I'm excited to see family and spend time with them, but man, I hate the process of packing and remembering things
Mm,
and thinking about all of that stuff.
it's a
And
lot.
so we brought this conversation up because we do know how easy it is for us to get caught up in taking care of everyone else and put ourselves on the back burner during this process. So we
Yep.
really wanted to talk about what could it look like for you to hold on to yourself during this holiday season?
Yeah. Hmm. So I know there was a time where I was not necessarily doing that. I was just kind of, well, you said YOLO, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we decide what we're gonna do on Christmas morning.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no room for that now. There has to be a plan. And
Right.
I think it's okay if you have a season where you can kind of just wing it and do whatever feels right for you in the moment. And it's okay if you need a plan. If that's
Mm-hmm.
what reduces how stressed and overwhelmed you feel,
Yeah.
then have a plan. We want to enter this season. We want you all to enter this season with gentleness, with
Yes.
ease, without guilt, without feeling like you have to do things out of obligation. That requires you to be aware of what you need. That
Mm-hmm.
requires you to pause, check in with yourself, notice how you feel. Are you experiencing some aches and pains? Are you noticing like I have a headache every day, or I'm a little bit more irritable? You might
Yeah.
want to notice what's
Yeah.
happening with you, or notice that you feel a little more angst when you get closer to the day of Thanksgiving. And is it because you got to go to the auntie house you don't really want to go to? Or is it
Right.
because, or
Right.
or is it because you're excited and
Mm-hmm.
that's really what you're feeling? And both are okay. You just need to know what's happening in your body. And that requires us to take inventory. We don't
Yeah.
want you all to be functioning in survival mode. We don't want
Yes.
you all to be doing things just because this is the way we've always done things. So today, we want to leave you with a couple of tips for how to help you to stay grounded during the holiday season. Just a couple things that you can do that'll help you feel more like yourself.
Yes. So I'll kick it off. For the first tip, we want you to choose one non-negotiable thing for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So just one. We don't want you to add five and six. Now, if you have the capacity to do that, that's amazing. But
That is amazing.
just start with one. So if you're someone that's like, I enjoy my quiet time, whether
Mm-hmm.
you're visiting family, whether you're with friends, or even in the comfort of your own home, just because it's Thanksgiving or Christmas, do not skip out on still having your quiet time. Create that space. If you have to get up a few minutes earlier, if you have to stay in the bathroom a few minutes
Yes,
longer,
that's true. That's
like
true.
it doesn't have to be the normal way that you experience your quiet time, but still find a way to create that. It could be taking a walk. Now, if you know that you are very big on walking every day, you try to get your steps, please do not feel like you can't get your steps on Thanksgiving.
Right.
Get up. That could also be a double dose of I'm going on a walk and I'm also using this opportunity to be in silence before I'm around family members, before my energy may be drained because
Mm-hmm.
I'm having conversations that make me feel uncomfortable. I'm talking about things that I don't necessarily want to talk about, which you don't have to do that, by the way. But I know some of us feel obligated to
Yes.
answer family members' questions. So get some of that time by yourself. Even in those moments, speaking of answering questions that make us feel uncomfortable,
I knew
sometimes
you was
it's
coming back to that. I knew it.
Listen,
knew it.
listen,
I was
I'm gonna let
trying to
you
hold
handle
it.
the other portion, but I just want you all to remember to take a deep breath. When someone is saying something to you that you know is not what you're feeling right now, you don't have to be so quick to respond and
You
give
mean
them
like asking you about your womb or asking you about your marital
oh,
status?
you know, that's always a
Hmm.
question, or asking you about your relationship, or some people asking for money, or
Yep.
checking
All the
your bank
things.
account, all of the things. It is okay to exercise boundaries in that moment, and it's also
Hmm.
okay to take a deep breath and decide, I'm not going to respond to that. I'm going to
Hmm.
walk away. I'm actually going to go get seconds or thirds on my plate.
That's
I'm not,
right.
I'm not
Sign me up for the
even
second.
go and get some more on
Hmm.
my plate. We
Hmm.
just want you to remember that whatever you decide is your non-negotiable, please make that your anchor this holiday season. Make sure that you remain rooted in that as
Yes.
you go throughout time with family, even at work, or even just being around others that, make you feel a little off at times.
Got you feeling some type of way. These people.
Hmm.
Mm, I'm taking a deep breath
Okay.
because
Good. Good job. Good job.
I, well, and I've had to practice that over the years.
Yeah.
So yes, the holidays, spending time with family, that certain family members can take that as their opportunity to get in your business.
Yeah.
And well, y'all heard what Felicia said. So setting,
Yes.
yeah, setting boundaries is important. I think the more we think about the holidays and the more we think about the pressure we feel to kind of show up to everything and buy all the gifts and overcommit yourself with your time, I that helps me to know that a lot of times we are functioning out of obligation or just kind of doing things because that's how we've always done things. And so the pressure can come so fast. Can you cook this? Can you run that errand? Can you watch the kids? And can you come back tomorrow? All these different things. You don't even recognize that number one, you're not even okay with this. Number two, you haven't been able to enjoy the holiday season.
Hmm.
So plan your boundaries ahead of time. Go ahead
Yeah.
and decide before you say yes to the invitation or before you say yes to what you're going to prepare or what time you're going to be there. Take some inventory. What is it that I need to be well? Like Felicia mentioned, if you are a walker or you or a gym girly, or if you need your 1 cup of coffee, like don't leave the house if you hadn't had your coffee, if that's what you need.
Hmm.
Don't overlook yourself, overlook your needs just for the sake of showing up for everybody else. That is not what the holiday season is about. That's not anything that's going to honor you. It definitely don't honor God
Okay.
by not taking care of yourself. We get one body, we get one chance at this life.
Yes.
So
Yes.
do it well. And then if you can't do something, I can't, not this year. Well, you always make the whatever, the macaroni, potato salad. I know, but I can't this year.
Yeah.
You can say you're sorry if you want, if you really are sorry, but if you're not, I just can't. Or if that's too hard for you, maybe I can't, but I can show you how. I can tell you how. I can text you
Yes.
the directions. I can walk you through how to do it. I can let you know what to get from the store. I can do that for you.
Yeah.
If you feel like just saying a blanket no is not going to work for you. So you can
Yeah.
set a boundary with yourself by I'm not going to overcommit my time and my energy. That's the boundary with yourself. And the boundary with the other people is I'm not going to answer questions that I'm uncomfortable answering. I'm not going to prepare another dish if I'm just not up for it this year, or I don't have the money to buy the ingredients, right? We don't need to be out here charging up our credit cards
Mm.
to buy gifts and to buy food and doing all the things because this is what you always do, or you don't want to let people down, or you don't want people to know your ends are not meeting this month.
Yeah.
So practice boundaries in that way, financial boundaries, boundaries with your time. If you say you are going to be back home by 6 or whatever, then leave.
Yeah.
Go home. That way you won't get back and you're exhausted and you look back on the day and you're like, why did I do this to myself? I know that I've experienced that before. I don't know about you, Felicia, but
Yeah.
every time I cross a boundary that I said I do a thing I said I wasn't going to do, when I'm done, I'm like, why did I do that to myself again?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's not do that this holiday season.
Yeah. And if there is a space where you're feeling like, okay, they can easily say no or
Mm-hmm.
whatever or sorry, and then you still realize that there is guilt there. We actually have an episode in season one that talks
Mm-hmm.
about how guilt can come up when we're setting boundaries. So if you feel that that is where you're at in this journey of setting boundaries and learning
Mm-hmm.
how to be in relationship with other
Yeah.
people, I would encourage you to please go back and listen to that episode because we give full details on like how you can process the guilt and still hold yourself true to the boundaries that you're setting. I didn't want to
Yes.
throw that little plug in there, but just in case you're feeling that way, and this is
Yeah.
not one of those longer episodes where we go deep into here's how you can work through that, please go back and listen to that episode in season one
Mm-hmm.
because we go a little deeper in how you can deal
Yeah.
with guilt while setting boundaries.
Yes. You all deserve peace this holiday season and joy, not doing things, not continuing to do things that drain you.
Yeah.
And we hope that some of these tips we gave will help you to kind of stay connected with yourself and help you to show up in a way that even your family members can still enjoy being around you. So this is not about you pulling yourself away from family. We chose to just kind of be on our own during the holiday season because it works for us. Now Christmas,
Yeah.
oh, I'm the good kind of tired on Christmas.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm doing all the things Christmas Eve with my family,
yes.
Christmas Day, and it's great. But I use Thanksgiving as a way to kind of
Mm,
restore my energy, right? And kind of do what I need to do for myself because I'm preparing for how amazingly exhausting Christmas Day is.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, before we close out, I am curious to hear what is your non-negotiable dish for Thanksgiving? Like, what do you have to have for Thanksgiving? You can
Oh,
do
what?
two. I'll give you
Okay.
two.
What do I for Thanksgiving? I have to have a mac and cheese,
Okay,
and
same.
I do not want a roux.
Oh
I
my
want
God.
no.
Okay.
I want a stiff
I want
macaroni and
the
cheese
stiff, the bake, the back in the day
with an egg. I
mac and
need an egg.
cheese. Okay.
Eggs go and macaroni and cheese. Sorry, did I get loud?
Okay, you've been seeing that whole conversation on TikTok,
My
girl. Yeah,
God,
okay. So we're
eggs go
here.
macaroni and cheese. I
Yes,
mean,
yes.
maybe you don't have to do eggs throughout the year, but in
Yeah.
the during the holidays, we're not making no sauce. I'm cutting my cheese
Right.
into cubes. I'm going to hand shred my blocks of cheese. I'm
Yes.
going to use my
Yes.
milk and the egg. Thank you.
Yes. No,
And collard greens.
okay,
So
okay.
macaroni and cheese
I'm
and
the
collards.
same.
Yes.
I'm the same. I need
Mhm.
mac and I need some greens, but I'm gonna add me an extra thing. I need
What?
a sweet potato pie. I
Ah,
need that.
well,
It's
because
listen, I need a sweet potato pie.
it's an
Don't bring
annual
me
dish.
anything else. Yes, yes. And I know we can eat that all year long, but it's just something about a sweet potato pie
Mm,
and Thanksgiving that's just going to hit every
it
single
does hit
time.
different. But I don't want a sweet potato pie in July. It's just
No,
not the same.
it's
I'm
not the
just
same.
not, I'm
The
not saying I
flavors
wouldn't
are
eat it,
not
but
given
it's
the
just not, it doesn't.
No, that's
No, I
real.
agree.
It is
I
not the
agree.
same. Okay,
Mm-mm.
so I wanted to hear that. I thought that that would be cool
Yeah.
to hear. If y'all want to share in the comments on
Yes.
YouTube what your non-negotiable dish is, please tell us
Yes.
because we would love to hear that. Now, we just want y'all to know season two is coming real soon, and we
Hmm.
can't wait to go deeper with y'all. I'm actually super excited for season two. I feel
Yes.
like it is a direct reflection of my life right now. So you'll
Mm.
probably get some raw, raw
Yeah.
information about what's going on. But we are so excited for that. Of course, we can't wait to get back on the mic and talk to y'all on a weekly basis. But
Hmm.
until then, we do hope that you take real good care of yourself. Please make sure that you prioritize yourself and your family over the holiday season and give yourself permission to honor your needs. Whatever needs you have, just give yourself permission to honor those. And we will talk to you all soon.
All right.
Bye.
Peace.